Hi everybody, welcome to the next session. It's all about the neck, this one. So if we come into our comfortable sitting position, okay, as long as you've got a straight spine, doesn't matter what your legs are doing, kneeling, cross-legged or straight legs is fine, but a nice straight spine. Close your eyes, bring your hands either to prayer mudra or just relax them onto your thighs. And then feel through your body, just relax everything, soften everything, anything you feel slightly tensed up, just relax it. Okay, gently press into your sit bones, lift through the crown of the head so your spine feels nicely aligned. Tuck your chin in and just feel through your body, relax your shoulders and your pelvis, legs. Feel through to your tootsies. And then focus on your breathing and your breath, and just take a couple of nice deep steady inhales, naturally breathing in, feeling the expansion through your chest and your belly as you inhale, and the contraction chest and belly as you exhale. And just feel the oxygen as it enters your body, replenishing you. Keep your body nicely relaxed, don't tense anything up. And then a couple of deep inhales with retention, so nice steady deep breath in, hold the breath. Try not to tense up as you hold your breath, relax everything. And then release under control, nice and steady, squeeze everything out. And then another deep inhale, holding the breath. And then release into an exhale. And then a final deep inhale with a retention. And then release and relax. Open your eyes, take a soft focus on the floor. And just continue to relax through your body. And then nice and gently, all we're going to do is release our chin to our chest. Okay, keep everything else the same, so nicely relaxed. Press your chin into your chest and then soften those muscles at the back of your neck into your head. Relax your shoulders, push your shoulder girdle to the ground. Breathe nice and steadily. And then nice and easy, bring your head up and look up at the ceiling. Okay, nothing else moves. Feel everything as you move. And then once you've tilted your head back as far as you'll feel comfortable, push your chin to the ceiling. And then bringing your chin back in, and then bringing your head back down through the neutral position, and then holding. And then we're just turning our head to the right hand side. Squeeze those muscles as hard as you can. Try not to allow anything else to move. Everything else is relaxed and upright. Coming back to the center, and then nice and slowly turning your head the opposite direction, squeezing that neck. Everything else remains the same. Shoulders relaxed, pushing towards the ground. Bring your head back to the neutral position. Intertwine your fingers, lift your arms, bring them behind your head. Gentle pressure from the head back into your hands, and from your hands to your head. Okay, we'll do the same move. So nice and slowly start to tilt your head up to the ceiling, trying gently to bring your elbows back at the same time. Okay, squeezing those muscles once more, and then releasing them, head tilting down towards the floor, chin to chest. Okay, that gentle pressure, head to hands, hands to head. Okay, it's like a balance. And then feel those muscles linking your upper back to your head, and then bring your head back up to the ceiling, tilting it back before bringing your head final time, chin to chest, squeezing those muscles, pulling those elbows back, and then coming back to neutral position. Release your arms, intertwine your fingers, press the backs of the hands up towards the ceiling, and try and bring your arms back as far as you can without moving anything else. Okay, so this is a shoulder flexibility challenge, if you like. Okay, so keep pulling those arms back, just allow the body to soften, get used to what you're doing. Okay, nice deep breath in, and then gently swaying to the left-hand side. Okay, trying to soften the muscles through your right-hand side. Breathe into your right rib cage. Okay, that'll really stretch those muscles. Coming back up, swaying the other way. Same thing, left side, soften everything, feel it stretched. Breathe into your left rib cage. Coming back up to the top. Okay, and then triceps, so allow one elbow to fall towards the ground, the other elbow pointing up towards the ceiling. Breathe, try not to adjust anything else. Okay, try and keep everything else upright, in line. And then swap over, so arms come up, straight up to the ceiling. And then bending the other elbow towards the ground. Elbow up to the ceiling. Keep that gentle pressure of the downward arm, so pulling on the upper arm. And then bring the arms straight up to the ceiling, back to the hands, to the ceiling. Stretch as far as you can, and then bring the arms down in front of you, really pushing those shoulders away, your shoulder blades nicely separated. Okay, breathe in, and then bring the palms towards your chest. Turn the hands, the palms facing out. This gives a slightly different feeling in your shoulders. Okay, press everything out once more. And then again, bring your arms back up to the top. Okay, once they're there, release, palms facing forward, and then bring your arms back and down. So bending at the elbow through goddess arms. Keep pulling your elbows back. And then we're going to do a sort of a squeeze, if you like. So keeping the forearms vertical, squeeze the elbows into the side of your torso, feeling the squeeze of those muscles between your shoulder blades. Hold the squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then bring the arms back the same way we went down. Okay, so back through goddess arms. And then back up to the top. This time we're going to just swap the arms over without grabbing hold. So just one hand in front of the other, and then bring them back up and swap over. Okay, pulling the arms sort of away from you. And then coming back up, arms out to the sides, palms facing down, and extend, be as long as you can, fingertips to fingertip. And then eagle arms, right arm under left, intertwine fingers. If you can't do that, just grab hold of your shoulders, opposite shoulders. Okay, and then push the elbows outwards and upwards. Okay, and then we're going to link it with the breath, so everything then tilts upwards, so it's an upper back bend. Try not to sway the torso, keep it upright, and then as you exhale, curl the other way, so elbows into your belly as you exhale, and then inhale as you come back up, and then release. Okay, arms out to the side once more, palms facing down, extend through your arms, and then swap over. So left arm under right this time. You'll feel it's different each side probably. Okay, elbows away from you and up, and then with your breath, inhaling, tilting up towards the ceiling. Okay, everything tilts. Upper spine just curls backwards. And then as you exhale, elbows into belly, tilting forward slightly, or curling forward rather than tilt. That's it, and then come back up to your neutral position, release, arms out to the side, palms facing down, and then bend the elbows, fingertips on the shoulders, rotate the shoulders. Okay, use the full range of your shoulder movement forwards, and then once you've done that, stop, go back the other way. Nice big rotations, and then release, and come into tabletop position. Get some blood back into your legs, and so wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, tops of the feet in contact with the floor. Okay, and then just start a gentle free flow movement, hips from side to side. Okay, just feeling the fluidity through your torso, spine, hips, shoulders. Okay, and then a gentle movement forwards and backs. So just a bit of free flowing movement. Okay, slightly forwards and backwards, and then take a wider hand position, hands outside the width of the mat. Okay, and then we're just going to bend the left arm and straighten the right. Okay, so move across to the left hand side, straightening that right arm, palm flat on the floor. Okay, extending it, pushing into the shoulder a little bit, and then releasing, bending the right elbow, straightening the left. You can see the left palm flat on the floor. And then come back to your neutral tabletop once more. And then left arm lifted, twisting the torso up towards the ceiling, rotating it, and then threading the needle. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, left arm underneath the right shoulder, left side of the head to the floor, and then the right arm straight up towards the top of the mat. Just allow yourself to, your body to get used to that position. Breathe as you do so. Not too much weight on the side of the head. Okay, make sure the neck's aligned. And then bring your right hand back in front of your face, press into it, come up into neutral tabletop before we swap over. So right arm comes up to the ceiling, twisting the torso, threading it through underneath the left armpit. Right shoulder, right side of the head to the floor. Again, thinking about neck alignment, straighten the left arm to the top of the mat. And then to come out of the position, hand in front of the face, push, come up into neutral tabletop. And then to extended child pose, so bum back to heels, walk the hands away, be as long as you can between hips and fingertips. Okay, take a few moments here. Enjoy it, breathe. And then we're going to look up towards the ceiling. So again, neck muscles, so tilting that head up, keeping those hands planted. Eyes to the top of your sockets as well, that helps. And then nice deep breath in, and then as you release, forehead towards the floor or on the floor, if you can get it down that far, it's fine. Before bringing it back up again, as you inhale, eyes to the top of the socket, squeezing those neck muscles, release, forehead to the floor, and then coming back up to neutral position, and then we're going to flatten onto the floor, nice and slowly, hips to the floor, and then walking our hands all the way flat along the floor. Give the body a lovely long stretch in this position, fingertips to the floor. Okay, press into the into the floor, spider hands, nothing on the floor between chest and fingertips, and then once more looking up to the ceiling with our head, eyes to the top of the sockets, squeezing those neck muscles, releasing, head to the floor, nice and slowly. Okay, make it a slow meditative move as you inhale, coming back up with your head, squeezing those muscles, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, head comes back down towards the floor. And then nice and slowly, bringing your hands around behind you, intertwine your fingers, press the backs of the hands or the knuckles towards the feet as you inhale, or bring your feet together, squeeze your bum together, push your pubic bone into the floor. Inhale, lift the head, and then press your knuckles down towards your feet. Try and breathe in. And then as you exhale, release the forehead to the floor, relax everything down. As you inhale again, back up, press the knuckles away. As you exhale, release back to the floor. And then bring your hands out to the sides, palms flat on the floor. And then bending your right elbow first of all, pushing yourself up onto your left hand side, keeping that left arm straight, feeling it in your left shoulder. Okay, and then that top leg, bend the knee, bring the foot behind that leg if it's comfortable, or keep it in front, because this is a hip opener as well as a shoulder challenge. Okay, a couple of breaths in that position, just let the muscles relax. Keep pulling that knee away from you if it feels comfortable. And then release, bring the knee back round, roll back down, bend the other elbow, push yourself up onto the other side, and then bend that upper leg, foot behind the leg. Okay, just be careful of your shoulder as you're rolling onto it. So just take your body only as far as it feels comfortable, and then rolling back once you've completed that, hands underneath the shoulders, pushing up through Cobra, lifting the hips, bum back towards the heels, tuck the toes, straighten the legs, come into downward dog. Okay, bicycle the legs, take a few moments, getting used to the position, feeling it in the hamstrings, calf muscles, bending the knees as much as you need to. Watch the alignment of my body when you do this. Okay, from the hips to the fingertips, align when you gently bend the knees and pull the bum back towards the heels, and then start to straighten the legs a little bit, heels to the floor. Don't worry about how far it goes, just feel into your own bods. And then just using the head, just gently lift the head up in downward dog position, and then release it down towards the floor. So like we did when we were sitting, head goes up and then chin to chest. Okay, a couple of times. Well done. And then bring the weight to the left leg first of all, lifting the right into three-legged downward dog, push the heel away, flex the foot, squeeze the right buttock. And then we're going to bring that leg all the way through into a low lunge, so bending that right knee, bringing that leg through, squeezing the knee up towards the chest to give you room to place the foot, left knee to the floor, and then once you're nicely balanced, pendulum the arms coming up into crescent moon. Okay, extending through the body, pubic bone pushes down and forwards towards the heel. Try and curl in your upper back. Okay, breathe as you do so. And then coming back up into an upright position, bend the elbows, come into goddess arms, pull the elbows back, opening that chest, pubic bone still pushing down and forwards. And then release, coming back down into low lunge. And then coming back to downward dog. Okay, again, a couple of moments before we swap over. So lifting the left leg, three-legged downward dog. Squeeze the bum, heel away, flex the foot, spread the toes. Nice and slowly. Bending that knee, coming all the way through. Squeezing the knee up towards the chest. Placing the foot, right knee to the floor. Get yourself nicely balanced. Inhale, pendulum the arms forward. Okay, bending. Gently bending that upper spine, pushing the pubic bone down and forwards. And then coming down into goddess arms, elbows pull backwards, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then coming back down into low lunge, tuck the rear toe, and come into downward dog. And then bending the knees, coming to the floor. Tuck the ankles and then sit back over the ankles, coming into a sitting position at the top of the mat. Okay, we're going to come into half boat pose, so bending the knees. Okay, arms forward, out to the sides, palms facing up. Okay, nice relaxed position with your arms, and then start to release your torso backwards, trying not to allow your low back to slump, and then either lift one leg or both, or just leave them on the floor is fine too. Okay, now we're going to try and roll back from this position, so get yourself nicely balanced, squeezing everything, focus your mind, and then roll back. And just using the momentum of the weight of your legs, just push them forward, so try and coming back up into that same half boat pose. Okay, rolling back again, final time. Try and make this linking with the breath, so as you focus between your feet, take a breath in, as you exhale, release into that rearward roll. Final time, third and final time, coming back up, hold, and then release your feet to the floor, and then coming all the way down into a lying position. Focus, squeeze those core muscles, arms come down, bending the knees, bring your feet to the floor. Okay, a couple of breaths here. And then into bridge pose, so pressing into your feet, nice and slowly lifting your hips into bridge pose, and then releasing, bringing your low back to the floor. before inhaling, lifting again into bridge pose. Okay, really pressing into your feet, squeezing your bum, lifting your hips, and then coming back down, and then coming up for a third and final time, squeezing, extending, and releasing, coming back to the floor. Okay, just gently press your low back into the floor once it hits the ground, squeeze your abdominals, hold, 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 and then soften everything, relax, and then release your knees to the left hand side. Okay, spinal twist. Okay, just allow your knees to come as far as they want to, don't overdo it. And then nice and slowly bring your knees back up and release them the other side. Again, allowing them just to come as far as you can, softening through that left hand side, feeling into your own body, coming back up to central position, knees gently squeezed into your chest, flex the feet, and then nice and slowly straighten your legs and come into your final relaxation position, Savasana. Arms slightly away from the body, palms facing up, chin tucked in, low back nicely relaxed or knees slightly bent. And then just scan your body, feel everything we've been using, relax everything down, and then start to focus on your breath and your breathing. Breathing in and out through your nostrils. As you breathe in, relax the body. As you breathe out tension. Breathing in, relax. Breathing out, relax. Okay, now you can stay here for as long as you think you may need. Normally a minimum of 3 minutes, but a little longer. Just go with how you feel. And then once you're ready, nice deep breath in, start to wiggle the fingers and toes, bring the arms up over your head, give the body a lovely long stretch, point the toes, flex the feet, and then very slowly bending your knees, roll over to one side or the other, and then using your hand, press yourself back up to a comfortable sitting position. Okay, doesn't matter which position your legs are in, just as long as your spine's straight. Come into Prayer Mudra. And then sitting up nice and tall, take a nice deep steady breath in. Namaste.